That's what
So
I thought.
let's talk about the 40-year-olds, right? Okay, so we know that in our 30s, average 401k balance about $48,000. By the time we get to our 40s, Brian, you're still in this decade for the moment. By the time you get to your 40s, average 401k balance about $108,000. Now, again, it's more than doubled, so it is growing. And just like you said, Brian, the savings rate is ticking up a touch. Average savings rate. Now, here's what troubles me. For folks in their 40s, this includes the employer match.
Yep.
If you're someone who's a higher income individual, higher income household, you should not be including the employer match in your 25% savings rate. We want you saving 25% outside of the employer match. But this average does not get me super excited.
No.
Brian. I think our folks should be ahead of that. And they say that, again, according to Fidelity, you should have almost 5 times, 4.8 times your annual income saved by the time you get to age 50.
I didn't say anything in the 20s or 30s because I think that money is so hard and you have to push yourself. You're trying to figure out how you pay for the family and everything else. But by the time you're in your 40s, I think this number is too low.
I think it is too.
You're going to see that's going to be a common trend. I think in the 50s that we're going to share in a second, that's too low. I want you to try to shoot for higher than what Fidelity is saying. And currently they're saying 4.8 times your income by the time you're 50 years of age.
Now, I think, we tell people all the time, hey, save 25%, save 25%. If you are getting into that 40 age or the 40 plus age, depending on what your plans are, 25% may not be enough. And I know that's cold water, but look at this. Even if you start at 40 and you start saving 25%, you still have to work till almost 70 until you're able to replace 80% of your income. Now, this doesn't factor in Social Security. This doesn't factor in pensions. This doesn't factor in maybe only needing 60% of pre-retirement income. But you can see the longer you wait, the later it gets pushed out. If you get to where you're 49, that's getting up there. If you get to 49 and you haven't started saving, 25% is great. You ought to shoot for that, but you're not gonna have a normal retirement. You're probably gonna have to work a little bit later than what people normally think of as the retirement age.
I don't look. I am such an optimist. I don't even, because there are going to be people that watch this that are in their late 40s, maybe even early 50s, and I don't want them to think, oh my goodness, this sounds horrible, because there are opportunities for you to figure out what levers you can actually control. And I would encourage you first, if you do wake up and you're like, how do I play catch up? If you go to learn.moneyguy.com, we actually have a know your number course. So you can figure out, are you ahead of the curve? Are you behind the curve? Are you sitting right where you should be? Because then you can figure out, do I need to make more money now? Do I need to increase my savings and contributions rate and get aggressive where I'm saving 35, 40%? Or maybe I need to, instead of you were saying, look, you're not going to ever be able to retire. Maybe it's a modified retirement. There's nothing that says that you can't work part-time, that you can't figure out other ways to subsidize. I don't think it's all cold water and all glass half empty. I think there's actually even opportunities for those who start later.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And again, thank you for being the optimist. I appreciate that.
That's what I do.